What's up? It's not Friday. Everybody's got to be so confused.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Gotta be so
Eve.
confused. I've just had my mic on mute. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Happy Friday
Happy
Eve.
Friday
What's going
Eve.
on? What's up, Aiden? See you out there already. Yeet is right. Just trying out some Thursday vibes.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Friday vibes are cool and all. Trying out some Thursday vibes. Plus, next weekend's a holiday weekend, so probably wasn't gonna be a Friday thing. So we said, let's try Thursday this week. Let's try Thursday next week. See what y'all like. I don't know. No promises we're changing anything, but we're gonna give it a shot. What's up? How's your week going?
Thirsty Thursday.
3 drinks Thursday. Get it right.
3 drinks.
I winked at her, by the way.
3 drinks Thursday.
Yeah. Cool. Go with that. 3 drinks Thirsty Thursday. That's a lot. At any rate, it's been a heck of a week so far.
Yeah.
Heck of a week. Long week. Work.
Okay.
Work. Everybody knows that. It's like Rihanna.
I found a little bit of trivia, so we might get into that.
Might
too.
get into that. Who knows? Yeah. Might talk a little bit about what's upcoming. Might talk a little bit about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be news to her too, because I haven't told her. Like last night, she would. I said we might talk a little bit about what's upcoming too, like in the future. But yeah. So like she's like telling me last night, like, hey, we're gonna have a friend come over and stay the weekend, whatever. And she's like, so if she wants to hang out on the stream, I'm like, well, we're doing the stream tomorrow night. And she's like, what? Yeah. So I'm terrible. I am the worst.
Yeah. I was like, well, I mean, I guess
the absolute worst.
You're gonna start doing a stream solo, maybe.
Whoa, we didn't go there. Whoa. All right. Whoa.
Simmer down.
But yeah, Thursdays, we're gonna give it a shot for a couple weeks. We'll see how it goes. I think long term, we do probably come off of Friday. It's just work full time. So it is what it is. And Fridays, I'm ready to I love you guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm ready to just chill and brain dump entirely. And so, there's a few Fridays recently where it's been like, all right, I just need to do that. And Thursdays are a great wind up to be able to do that on Friday.
Yeah, I think it's just,
Yeah. Plus, this kind of time boxes it too, because that was the other thing is we love sitting and chilling with you guys and everything. And but kind of trying to lead into Whiskey Row. They go on at 9 usually. If they don't go on one night, maybe we'll go long. Who knows? So,
yeah.
Just kind of trying to find a spot where everything fits. Big old jigsaw puzzle out here in Whiskey Tube. You all know that already. What you got for trivia question?
I just don't know if there's. I don't think there will ever be a perfect scenario for it. So
there won't. So we just got to find something that works for us. Try and be as consistent as possible. Mm-hmm. And but yeah, it just the next couple weekends, this just works. Because I think, holiday weekend. Plus, I have a doctor's appointment late afternoon on next Friday, and I'm like, yeet, not yeet. No, not even yeet. Not at all. Gee. That's gee. Yeah.
It won't be that bad.
It won't. It really won't. But yeah, what you got for a little trivia? And then we'll tell people what we're drinking
This trivia is brought to us. Not that we are sponsored or anything. So I just found it.
Hashtag not sponsored.
No. I just went and searched since it's Thursday, and people usually either do what trivia on Thursdays
or karaoke. So you pick
Tuesdays. We try that sometimes.
Or stand-up comedy. Go. I told you my first line on my comedy show would be.
We'll go there later.
All right.
Well, you're gonna have to be
three
drinks in for that one to.
Yeah. No worries, dude. I get it. Totally get it, Aiden. Don't worry about it, man. You're good.
So yeah, this is brought to you by James B. Beam Distilling Company. So who knows what we're going to get? It might be their questions. It might be random questions.
Based off the first question.
I think it might be solid.
Yeah. I think definitely the first question was something I think most people that know what bourbon is would know. It was pretty straightforward.
So do you want me to just give them the multiple choice options or?
I wish we could do a poll in here. Can we? Keep going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, I was asking, do you want me to give them the options or do we just want to see if they can guess it in the chat?
Well, I think this one, let's just see if they can guess it.
Okay.
If we get to the point where it's goes on a minute or two and then nobody's answering.
So the first question is, what is the minimum proportion of corn that must be included in a bourbon mash bill?
Y'all know this.
Y'all know this.
Y'all know this.
I knew this too.
Y'all.
And got the answer correct.
Wow, we're drinking on look at that. Look at that. First answer's in.
First answer is in,
And we're drinking
that
on
is
ancient age 10
correct.
star. That's what we're drinking. So bean counter. There you go with a correct answer. Aiden also with a correct answer. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Boom.
Correct.
Yeah. Again, I think since these are Jim Beam, they're probably going to be maybe more entry level type questions. We only went to that one. We have no idea what the next question is.
I don't know what the next one will be.
Yeah.
So we can get into the ancient.
Sure. Yeah. Same percentage of the time. I'm right on it. Nice. 100%. Got you, brother.
Well, these are fun. Okay. This will be fun.
Oh, that one looks like it's pretty wordy.
It is pretty wordy.
Holy crap. Oh, we'll go in a minute. We'll give people a minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to get into this and drink it. Again, trying to just the other thing with Thursday nights, I want to try and get back to like the whole 3 drinks theme. Like we do it when we do Friday nights and then we hit the button when we finish it. But like, it's kind of fun. So that was the whole, because we started as a podcast back in the day, Greg and I. So we did a classic 3-part podcast. So I'm trying to like think about like the live show being kind of almost the same thing and the recorded content potentially too, but more on that. So pretty cool. So I love this. I mean, I guess I shouldn't love something, but still, I love this.
Well, being my first bourbon of the week.
Yeah. Greg is on hiatus. He has now 3 high school age children, all that do activities. He's welcome back anytime, but reality of life is time for him is that big. And James, same thing. James has been so busy with brewing and the brewery, and they got a lot of things going on there that really can't talk about right now. But so, I mean, from the recorded content, it's been all solo pretty much. But we're going to look to improve that.
For others, business is good for the brewery.
Very good.
Greg's just busy with life. So.
Right, yeah, I mean, especially now that it's getting back into here in Florida, obviously. It's very. Yeah, kind of, basically. And so spring. So we're here in Florida, so they do spring football. So now on top of like all of the other children, Well,
his oldest is going to be a senior.
His oldest going to be a junior.
Junior, okay.
And
gotta beef him up.
No, he doesn't need to. He's already. Have you seen pictures? Yeah, I'll show you. He's.
Well, I know they were.
Greg wasn't shy about ever saying he's a chiropractor. So if you guys might know that, I don't think he cares that I say that. And part of his working career, or at least when he was doing school and stuff, was he got to do like intern stuff with Green Bay Packers and all that. And he's a Packers fan. He was before that. So he's actually Ryan Beluga, I guess, has a house down here, whatever. So his son has met him and like, he's able to kind of like talk to him on occasion. His son's an offensive lineman and not a big, heavy offensive lineman. Like he's like 6'4" wide as a house. So,
well, I know just talking early February with Greg's wife that she said that they needed to put on 85, like he needed to put on 85 pounds.
He's put on 30 or 40 of that easily in muscle. Because he's been hitting the weight room. He's in that age where like you can do that, right?
Yeah.
You're sophomore, junior, senior year, where it's like
most people are like, you hear 85 pounds and you're like, what?
Yeah, man, Aiden, Packers, their strategy on this stuff is weird. But I mean, I don't know how you could question it. I mean, when you look at their track record, they got a guy like Devontae Adams in the 2nd round. So maybe they got a guy we just don't know, right? So, all right, ancient age.
So, like I was saying, like it's the first bourbon of the week. It's a good starter for me. Like
it's the perfect starter. Go Giants. Oh, that's a bold statement, Cod, and I love it. It's not because I'm an NFC East guy. I'm not. I'm a Bengals fan. So, I don't. Yeah, I have it out. So over there, somewhere, wherever it is. But I can go down with the Giants. I really thought your QB was down and out last year. I thought y'all were moving on, and then he showed us something. So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting year this year. Eagles they've really, really kind of put more ammunition in that weapon. So we're going to see. I'm a little leery that NFC is just going to be a little too easy for them potentially. We'll see. I don't know.
Let's go with question number 2.
All right.
It's a little long, wordy one. So, which of the following statements best describes a high rye style of bourbon?
So tell them 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Okay. So we're going to A, B, C, or D.
That's fine.
A rye forward bourbon bottled at 50% ABV, 100 proof or above. A bourbon whose mash bill contains rye as the majority ingredient.
That was B. So B was a bourbon that contains what?
A bourbons whose mash bill contains rye as the majority ingredient. C, a rye forward bourbon bottled at 10 years or older. Or D, a bourbon whose mash bill contains rye as the second major ingredient after corn. The question again is, which
interesting how they worded those
of the following statements best describes a high rye style of bourbon?
You guys can just type it and have to match that. So yeah, the Vikings, that team had so many one score wins last year. The regression has to come back to the pack, you would think, right? And Kirk Cousins, though not having a huge statistical year, had a more efficient year than people believe. So Vikings are going to be interesting, but I think Green Bay stinks. Detroit probably wins the division. Bears, it's all on the shoulders of their QB. Can he improve? Right? So, I mean, second place at worst for the Vikings. I think more than 6 wins. I'd probably go 7 or 8, but at least. I don't know where Vegas has them. We don't, if you are into that gambling or for entertainment purposes only. I don't know. I don't know.
You are correct. D was the correct answer.
Look at that. Aiden with the D. There we go. I mean, that sounds really weird. Let's not say that. Anyway, looking forward to seeing Rod. I am too, to be honest with you. And I think the Jets have a nice young nucleus, man. Like it's pretty wild. So, just find Rodgers to be so obnoxious and douche for you. I think that most people believe that. Yeah. I gotta believe that. Yeah, that's true. Katie said B. Not quite. That's okay. Thank you for playing. What's up, Katie? Yeah, well, that's true, Aiden. You do. Yeah, I don't know. So the Jets. Like, I don't feel like the Dolphins. I know the Dolphins made some moves. I don't feel like the Dolphins actually drastically improved their roster. And Tua can't stay on the field. I pray for that kid. I don't really pray, but whatever I do pray, I pray for that kid that doesn't have like long-term issues, whatever he decides to keep playing football, because that just sucks. Pats, I mean, you know what you're getting with the Pats. They're going to be a tough one, right? Tough game.
And then we heard today, or no, was it yesterday, that DeMar got cleared.
That was like a week or so ago. Yeah, he's been practicing.
Like, that's crazy. So that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's the Bills. We're going to beat them anyway.
I mean, yeah, but
Bengals.
It'll be an interesting
the Bengals
reunion. Is it in Cincinnati again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, it is in Cincinnati. What do you think here? So I do think to his fault, he doesn't stay on the field. You know what? I have to wholeheartedly agree with you on that. Like, there's no reason you play and it happened to me against the Bengals too, which sucks. There's no reason you play a Thursday night game after getting a confirmed concussion on a Sunday game. That should just period be in the protocol. Like, there's no way you can be cleared for a Thursday game. I mean, but that's got to be an NFL and Players Association thing. So we'll see if they get to that or not. But I don't know how it's not. Wish Brady was signed with the Fins. You never know. He might be owning it sometime. 3 times. No, you're right. Because he actually got to go back on the field before they yanked him in the Sunday game, right?
Is he for sure going to be commentating with Fox?
Not that there's really no plan for that yet for Brady to be commentating. Hey, listen, if Tua does happen to get hurt, maybe Brady comes out of retirement. Who knows?
All right, guys, so let's go on to the next question and see what we got for trivia tonight. So which of the following brands is known for being a high rye style of bourbon? Booker's, Jim Beam, Knob Creek, or Basil Hayden?
Oh. Hey, turnabout's fair play, lady. Don't pour me earlier. I don't pour you. I'll pour the next one for you.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. So, which of the following brands is known for being a high rye style of bourbon? Booker's, Jim Beam, Knob Creek, or Basil Hayden? What's your guess?
We haven't picked an answer.
I mean, none of those are that high of rye.
Yeah, because the Bookers, it depends on what they blend. So I wouldn't say it's known to be a high rye. Jim Beam, no. Oh, I don't remember Basil Hayden. I gotta go with Knob Creek. And I'm not even sure that's like really, I think it's the very bottom end of what people consider high rye.
We're going C.
That'd be my,
Let's see
honestly,
what-
based off those options, that's a pretty
See what
crappy
the
option.
first answer
I agree
is
with
that-
Aiden. I don't think any of those really truly technically go. It's not basil. So it's got to be Knob Creek just by
We
process of
going Knob?
elimination. Yeah.
Wrong.
What?
Basil Hayden
It says
is
Basil Hayden.
says
is a high
Basil
rye?
Hayden is known for
you're
being
gonna
a
make me look
high
that-
rye.
Oh, I can't reach. Look, Dave even said knob. I would not have guessed Basil Hayden being a high rye.
I mean, I don't know when this is from either. So I
Well,
mean,
it's from Beam. Like it's their
but
product.
I don't know like what year. Like,
Well,
would have anything
yeah.
changed? Like,
I invalidate that quiz. It is wrong. Oh crap. I got see it just goes to show like this stuff, like there's no way. Sorry, folks, getting the camera focused. Waving to you too. What the hell? There's just no way to remember all this stuff. It's not possible, you know. So speaking of Tom, they said he's getting friendly with one of the Kardashians potentially.
he gets friendly with everybody.
Whoa, hey now. Yeah, not if it's the toast. Yeah, no. Yeah, I by the way, so I don't think I've gone on a Basil Hayden rant yet.
Oh Lord.
And I just think it's one of the most overpriced products on the market. Period. If you
I-
like it, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it at all. So
That's
it's just,
fine. I don't
it
tell
is
people how to
just
spend
one
their
of
money.
the right. It's just one I don't enjoy.
I would much rather have an old granddad product, which is the exact same mash bill and actually the exact same product, just proofed differently. Age probably slightly different too. Toast has 0 rye. The question seems vague. Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Hey, Dave, listen, I would never tell anyone what to drink. It's just not for me. Given the price point, I'd rather jump into one of the old granddads, which is a quarter of the price in some cases. Yeah, a little more rough of a product. That's okay. I could put a couple drops of water in it. All good. I will tell you this, though. The Basil Hayden rye makes a hell of an old fashioned. That's an expensive ass old fashioned, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing, right? So yeah, I agree with you. So no worries, man. Appreciate you, Dave. Yeah, like we put a ton, they dilute the thing so much, but yet they'll put the old granite out undiluted. And yeah, I get it. So yeah, we're on the 1910. We're doing a little, because y'all probably may have seen there. I got lucky enough to get one of those we'll do this next, the Old Forester. Oh my gosh, I really got to put that one up there. We're just going to do side by side. They're different sweetnesses for sure, but I just wanted to kind of do them side by side or, one after another. But we are one drink down. We're on to the second one. Down. That's how this works. We're going to put some more touchpad stuff here so we can be more interactive and
Be a little interactive. Maybe throw some trivia, some blinds out there.
maybe put like a glitch sound for when one of us glitches, like
Or the wah, 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 wah.
basically. Yeah, that's kind of what we all learned that last time. Liquor store owners love basil profit margin. I believe it. I bet for it being probably a $79.99 retail or $79.99 $79 product. Typically, if you see them anywhere between 70 and 85 on the shelf here in Florida, maybe upper 60s if you catch a sale. I bet it probably only costs them $47 to buy the bottle. So they're probably making.
And girlfriend, she loves Basil Hayden.
I forgot how much I do enjoy 1910. Yeah, no, again, it's one of those things. So yeah, it's so funny because every now and then we get a glimpse, like unless you know somebody that works like a Total Wine or one of the big stores, or a good friend that owns a store. But like every now and then we'll see like on Facebook people post like the store bill of lading and stuff, and you kind of get the $34. We're getting our heads cracked down here. I think the cheapest I've seen it here is like $49-$48 ever.
It's normally like,
and it's usually in the 50s or 60s, and I've seen it as high as $69 or $70. So not even special Basil Hayden was special, but yeah, we're getting our heads cracked on it. See, they're probably going deep on us on that to make some money. But I think it's one of those products that are forcing them to buy in volumes, right? I mean, it's not as bad as Buffalo Trace, but I imagine that's why Costco always has it, right?
They have Basil Hayden on it?
They almost always have Basil Hayden. Yeah. Aiden still passed for $34.
It's the fancy bottle they like, or the little thing they like to put on there.
Oh, yeah. I take all that and you know where to put it. Get the rock. I need to get there. Stick it up your candy.
All right. I don't know what question we're on. 4 or 5, 6.
7.
Besides corn, rye, and malted barley, which other grain is commonly used in bourbon mash bills?
Y'all have some cheap Basil Hayden. I promise you, it's well over $40 here at minimum. That's crazy.
Did you hear the question?
I did. What is a common grain that is used besides corn,
Rye, and malted barley.
malted barley? I think we have an answer of wheat.
Wheat?
No, wheat.
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 That is one of the options. Your options are oats. Is that sorghum?
There you go.
Sorghum, millet, or wheat?
Mm. Mm.
Wheat.
Well, see, they're really also kind of messed up because we're talking traditional grains here. We know that Aiden's right on that. Obviously, we don't have to press that, but like there are some people out there that are not making. It said bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Commonly used in bourbon
yes.
mash
Okay,
bills.
bourbon, yes. But if it said American whiskey, you could open that up more
Sure.
because you could do flavors and you could do all sorts of stuff.
Wheat is the correct answer.
Wheat. Wheat. Oh, kicking shit around over here. That's great. Let's not break any bottles. That's not a good idea.
These are like good for somebody fresh getting into bourbon.
They really are.
I like these.
I'm not mad at them. I think you did a nice job. Cool whip. Cool whip. Yeah. I couldn't quite get the whistle on the whip. Whip. That's hard to do. Whip. You almost have to purposely whistle to do that.
You have to go through the hole in your teeth.
I do have a hole in the front teeth big enough. It's like Michael Strahan shit. Yeah. Former Giant Michael Strahan. Hi.
I really forgot how much I enjoy 1910.
I did too. It's just, I'm not mad at it for this, but it feels like another one, kind of Basil Hayden. Like, yes, I know they do a secondary barreling, right? But why has it got to be like $55?
Because it's good.
It's getting a ton of like late stroop waffle off of it all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's like a like a waffle.
One of us leaned too far forward.
Like a waffle batter.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We're having waffle Sunday.
We are.
Sorry, you guys really don't give a crap, but whatever. We've been trying to do like full breakfasts on Sundays, like not just eggs and bakey, like because everybody loves eggs and bakey. Don't get me wrong, but we could do. At any rate, so just like we're kind of doing trivia and a little themed here and whatever, and using the touchpad, so I'm going to start doing the show in a longer format.
Okay.
Put it on the podcast playlist.
Okay.
And then chop up the segments so y'all don't have to watch everything if you don't want to watch the entire hour.
So you're going to a podcast.
Sort of. It'll, to people that just want to watch 5 or 10 minute clips, segments, it'll look just like it does today. But if you definitely are like wanting to hear me babble for an hour, sure, you could throw it in your pocket and hear that or watch it.
Can we get an outtakes video?
Yes. Yes, we need one really bad. She hears this. She doesn't even see the editing I do, but she hears me, and like I'll go to start an episode. I'll go, is this 117 really? Oh crap! Yeah. Well, Old Forester 117.
I'll be in the laundry room and I'll hear, "No, dummy." Blah 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 blah.
Oh, I talk to myself. It's so crazy. Well, when you're like self-directing, self-editing, yeah. Our friend at WPV said Buffalo Trace is marked up big time down there. Oh, yes. It's very rare we find a regular Buffalo Trace under 25, but more likely 29 or 32. That's for a 750. Leaders are going over 40 quickly, easily, unless you have a reputable person. We know a couple bar owners that have a package that are selling package at like $19 and $21. But yeah,
our friend that's on here a lot, B Will, he found it out
of the sticks.
But it was
24.
24.
Yeah. So nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think that's one of my most endearing qualities is I know how to babble.
It's pretty funny. So yeah.
I mean, so the long form and the short form content will be edited. But yeah, if we want to do a little gag reel one day, like I've got the material. Totally got the material.
I think that should be like a Funny Friday.
I could do it as a short.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would actually be great short material.
Yeah.
The problem is Shorts really need to have that like word cloud. So you have to have all the word stuff. And I don't know how I would do some of the noises I make when I'm pissed when I screw something up. You'd be like, that's not really a noise, but
you could do that. It's a weird voiceover.
Ooh, I wonder if I like went and voiced over my own with not the content I intended to put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Be pretty funny.
All right.
See, we're just coming up with content while we sit here.
But no, I think and I'm not gonna say it's probably gonna happen like next week, but I think what you're gonna see is you'll see the podcast channel open up on YouTube. I'll put the hour and 10 worth of content out there, and I'll chop it up into the smaller segments. Within the hour and 10, I'll do a review.
Okay.
Or maybe do a couple of blinds, or I'll go off on a 3 or 4 minute rant about something. Like I got one in my head already, ready to go off about, but I'm gonna hold it, not do it here tonight. So I have content, but just kind of do that, because like I'm looking at like what's happening out there right now, and like Whiskey Tube is this big, right? When you look at the grand screen on YouTube, it's like this big, and like even if you expand that to like spirits, it's like this, right? It's huge. Right. So like what I'm thinking is like you have some people that just want to have podcast content still. We know that 100%, because there's plenty of people that are podcast only out there.
Sure.
And so, I kind of have to figure out that audience. My goal, this is the reason why I'm even saying this. And we're going to have to figure this out, is I want to get to 1,000 subs by June 30th, which is when we did the official channel launch last year, and we're at 780. So I want to try and make that push this last 45 days and get there. It's not even about monetization. It has nothing to do with that. I just want to see that 1,000 subs. That's a goal of every YouTube creator. So that's part of the reason why I'm trying to think, how do I maximize the amount of content out there, give everyone what they're used to still by getting small chunks of segments. I learned this the other day. This is so dumb on YouTube. Now I'm nerding out. This is the last thing I'll say. Anything over 3 minutes is considered long form content now on YouTube because of shorts and because of everything else. Mm. It's wild. It's in YouTube's guidelines. Like they call things shorts, and then 1 to 2 minutes is like short content. It's so crazy. Anyway, so that's what I'm trying to do. You guys will still, if you just watch the regular and don't go to the playlist for podcasts, channel probably won't look that much different to you, to be honest with you. But if you would like to hear the whole hour where you might get some other content that isn't released through some of the recorded stuff, that's where you're going to want to go.
Gotcha.
And that's where maybe you just come in for 10 minutes and blab with me.
A blab session?
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blab. Well, you're done with your 1910.
I am done with it.
Well, give us one more question while we kind of stretch here.
All right. Here we go. A lot of you should know this after paying attention to us over the last year or drinking bourbon. Aging in new charred oak barrels is a requirement in bourbon production. What is the legal minimum aging period in these vessels for straight bourbon?
You gonna give them the options? Or you gonna...
options. 4 years. There is no legal minimum. 1 year or 2 years.
This one's going to trip people up.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Is that it?
That's what I'm going to put. No? Okay.
Aiden says 2 years. Dave M says 1 year.
1 year. Oh, that's for the other. It has to be that.
Well.
What is your answer?
My answer, for it to be legally called bourbon.
Correct.
The contact time can be 1 second, technically.
So you're saying there is no legal minimum?
I actually don't know.
Oh.
I don't recall. That's the worst part. I've been on how many tours? I'm actually pretty sure that they're what people get tripped up on. You said, hold on though. There was one keyword. You said straight, right?
Straight bourbon.
So it is 2 years then. It's 2 years. I think.
So
sorry, that's the key word.
Aging in new charred oak barrels is a requirement in the bourbon production. What is the legal minimum aging period in these vessels for straight bourbon?
2. Yeah.
We're going 2.
I didn't catch straight at first. Yeah.
You're going 2.
Yep.
That answer is correct.
Yeah.
2 years. I said 4, but 4 is bottled.
It's like what Aiden said when I was going the path. I didn't catch the word straight at first until I looked over. But you're technically, if you didn't say straight bourbon, if you just said bourbon,
no, it's straight.
Yeah, that was key. Good listening skills.
I know.
Freaking focus.
It's because I keep moving.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. But 4 is for bottled and bond.
Chris R says straight is 2 years. What's up, Chris R?
4 is for for it to be bonded.
Bottle and bond, correct.
That's what would have thrown some folks off.
Yes, especially so. Again, these are kind of pointed at kind of folks that are learning. Now that was a little more than just like brand newbie.
Yeah.
That was because you had to dissect that one. I almost tripped up. I had the definition of bourbon correct, just not straight until I noticed straight. So Aiden put in 2 years what kind of tripped me up to look at the question. I'm like, I missed something. So it's all good. That's really long. We should just skip that one.
You can't skip them. I mean, I could and see if the answer is.
But we need a champion, right?
A champion.
Good old Pat McAfee. 4 is also straight without an age statement. Yes, correct. So weird the web we weave. Like I bet all the other like whiskey, types are just laughing at us, right? Like Irish and Scotch has like Isla and all the others, so they have more like regionality and stuff like that. Not like age, like they don't. But I think the Europeans also like love their XO stuff, which says extra age or extra old. So I guess it's not fair either.
It is a long one.
It is a long one. All right, I'm gonna get some water.
You and all your accents.
I'm telling you, Florida's a melting pot, so we got to have them all. Gotta have them all.
Oh.
I'm gonna come up with my Minnesota. Aiden will probably like immediately leave because it'll be so bad.
Yeah.
It's not quite Canada. That's the hard part. Like for me, it's like you either go full Canadian accent or you don't. And I don't know how to get to that Minnesota. I guess I just did it. I didn't really.
Soda.
Yeah, the O's are a little kind of.
So do they say they're T's like D's or D's like T's? You said soda, like soda.
Well, if you said it's the same thing.
No, there is SOTA.
Minnesota. Is that how you say that?
Minnesota.
It damn for sure does.
That's true.
Everything melts in Florida. You're not wrong about that.
Yes, there's you. You're not saying duh, like Minnesota.
Well, some people might. Minnesota is often more in the term. Yeah. What he said. No, it's just so weird. Like, I think people associate Minnesota with like the whole Canadian thing. So, including tires. Yeah. I've seen that. I've heard of that happening. But it's not full Canadian. Pal. Hey, pal.
Mate.
Oh, that's Australian.
Good day, mate.
Yeah, that sucks, mate. Better luck next time. Oh, they're such terrible. They're terrible.
You're like a British Australian.
It is. Well, hello. That's like how they began. Yeah.
How they began.
Here you go. Oofda. Oh dear. That's right. Oh dear. Oh, that's great. Oh, thank you, Aiden. Thank you. Oh man, Minnesota, I think, is one state I've never been to.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we had this conversation.
One of the few states I haven't been to. I've been to 42, 41. Get over here. I've been to 41, 42 states, and Minnesota's one of them I haven't been. Maybe eventually. What up, Nick?
Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, sure. You betcha. That's more like North Dakota, isn't it?
I think it just depends on how you say it.
But like Fargo. That's the furthest west I've been. Yeah. I guess so some of the hard parts about like I've flown through states, like stopped in and like, well, actually I was 2 years old. I've been to Washington. I would count it, but I don't remember it.
Sure.
Washington State, Seattle. There I go. Seattle. You know, it was hard because like we were watching, so we got sucked down a YouTube rabbit hole last night on a couple nights ago.
Who's we?
You were watching too.
The comedians?
Yeah, the comedians.
No, I was not watching them.
It was actually pretty good. It was like where they have hecklers and they shut the hecklers down. And some of them were a lot better than the others at it. But like then Russell Brand comes on, and how do you not get that accent stuck in your head? Right? It's such that just
I don't even know what you're talking about. So
That's true, Aiden. You're right. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to that stuff. We know this by now.
All right, let's go for this long-worded, winded one.
Oh boy.
All right. Listening is good. We've now learned this, if I read correctly. Bourbon aged for a period of less than 4 years must contain an age statement on its label. While it's not a legal requirement above this point, some producers, such as Knob Creek, choose to include an age statement anyway. What does this number signify? Would you like the options? Option A, the average age of the spirit in the bottle. B, the age of the oldest spirit in the bottle. C, the number has no meaning. Or D, the age of the youngest spirit in the bottle.
You know this. Show me what you're going to answer.
Show me what you got,
On the
Shawty.
screen there. On your little screen. Are you following Nick or are you answering on your own? Unfortunately, Nick is not correct. Aiden says youngest. Nick says A, which is not correct. I don't think anyone else is going to answer, but if they do, Aiden is correct.
The age of the youngest spirit.
Yeah, anytime you see an age statement, it means that is the youngest. So if it most of the time, obviously single barrels aside.
Good job, Aiden.
There
you are a pro.
Look at that, Katie. Yeah. So most of the time, obviously single barrels notwithstanding. So take them out of the equation. They're all going to be the same age, I would hope. Otherwise, it's not a single barrel. The blend has to have the youngest age stated product. So why does that matter? Well, I mean, producers have to think about that. Like if you want to put out a 7-year product, you have to have a crap ton of 7-year product and blend in some older product for the oak profile and things you want. So
sure.
Nah, dude, come on. You know this stuff cold. That's all it is. It's awesome. We love it. I appreciate your participation.
Yeah.
Dude. I know you love the like when we can sit and rap like this, and I do too. So
I think it's fun.
Absolutely. Oh, that one's. We will go back to the minute. What are your thoughts on the Warehouse H versus? Oh, you haven't tasted it yet. I'm sorry.
I have not tasted it.
I won't be that guy in that video.
That guy.
You need to give that guy a name.
We should. You should pull your audience.
Did you catch my continuity error? I know you're like, what's a con? I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you know how like the whole get up on the outfit is fleece jacket, which is like
that you're in Florida and that you have a winter coat on?
That is pretty ridiculous. Yes.
Okay.
And sunglasses and hat backward. Well,
so are you
last segment
profiling?
Huh? What?
You're blurry.
So the last segment, I didn't put the hat backward.
Oh, you didn't?
I caught it when I rewatched the video. I edited the whole thing and didn't pay attention. Yeah. So it's funny. I don't know. Probably no one else catch that. So ETL thumbs up. You opened it already. I love it.
Now we need to go back and watch it.
What is that?
Mind blown?
No, I can't.
I think it's a hat.
Yeah, it's so little on the screen in front of us, but yes. So yeah, we need to name that guy. Maybe we should poll people.
Name that.
Maybe I'll make a video with that guy and be like, "Hey,
what's my name?
What's my name?
What's my name?"
Whoa!
Can you
DMX?
You said we were gonna do karaoke.
I guess
You just spit.
You gotta skip a lot of words in that particular song, just so you know. So it's me. I'm a Mario. Oh, that wouldn't be bad.
No.
Yeah, Luigi.
No, that's no fun.
I want to go. That was just two different thoughts crossing right there.
No, don't
There's
take
the
that
glitch. If I had the glitch,
don't take that the wrong way, Nick. I just can't see. Hey, Mario.
I don't know. Mario is. How many guys do you know named Mario? Besides the one on the
famous one.
Lopez?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, that's Emilio.
AC Slater was kind of a dick.
I was going to say Mario Estevez.
Emilio Mario? Yeah. That's why I was getting ready to go. I was like, we haven't seen it yet. Was it good?
Oh, I know. We want to go see it.
Chucking fireballs. Doop, doop, doop. It used to be the running thing when somebody got a little tipsy. Someone would tell that certain guy that he's chucking fireballs. I don't know. Maybe true. Who knows? How's your ETL, Nick? And how was Mario Brothers? So ETL is such a weird beast. They're usually good. At the minimum, they can be great. Single barrel product again. But the fact you got a retail makes it spectacular either way. So Nick won the Ohio lottery. Well, not the Ohio lottery, like money. That'd be a different thing. He could afford all the ETL he wants if he won the Ohio lottery. But yeah,
That's funny.
So I don't. What are you gonna do?
This is very caramely.
It is compared to the other one, which is more of a big vanilla, big kind of experience. Yeah.
It's like that's more butterscotch, but I wanted to say like a Werther's, but it's definitely got that caramel.
Yeah. Mario was really good. Mario.
Like a caramel topping, caramel on top of the creme brulee.
I mean, if you're gonna make fun of me for saying Minnesota wrong. Yeah. ETL is very good. I agree. Again, one of those things where like in another life where like 10, 5, 7, 8 years ago where ETL was just plentiful on the shelf, if you'd had the foresight to like stick $500 out there and buy a case or two or a couple cases or whatever. What, did you get somebody to say something? Oh, okay. You'd be sitting on, a pretty little penny right now, but we can't know that. And not everybody's like wanting to hoard whiskey. So it's been one of the craziest things like this whole thing has brought forth for me. Are you going back to your, you want to do one more? We'll do one more. No, we'll do two more.
Why can't we do more? This says bottled in bond.
Oh, so we need to just go ahead and put that answer and skip it then.
Why?
We talked about what bottle bond is.
It's a different question.
All right, go ahead. Shoot it. Oh, Aiden, you had ETL? That's awesome, man. Yeah, I won a bottle in a holiday raffle a couple years ago. Huh?
So rude.
What, to you? I'm sorry. Did I do something rude? Did I? Please tell me.
No, just go.
Okay. I just don't want to be rude. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm sorry. So, perfectly serviceable bottle. Really good bottle. It's a great bottle, but it's just got bottle variants because of that single. Hey, all right, Dave. Appreciate you, buddy. Whiskey Thursday. Got Whiskey Pig 6. Oh, I love it. There you go. Nice. Yeah. See you, Dave. Go Giants. Go Blue. What is that? I forget. So, yeah. Big Blue. They're Big Blue. Just like Michigan. But, yeah. It was fine. I'd rather have Wild Turkey. Well, yeah. Mendoza. Sipping on Penelope Barrel Strength. Look at you. Oh, man. Anybody found Penelope Rio? Ponder that while Sarah asks the next question.
This is bottled in bond. Which of the following does not meet the legal requirement for bourbons labeled bottled in bond?
Oh.
Bottled at 50% ABV, 100 proof. Made in a single distilling season, spring or fall. The product of a single distillery. Aged for a minimum of 2 years in a federally bonded warehouse. Which of the following does not meet the legal requirements?
That's easy.
That one is easy. We gave that answer away.
Kind of. Although technically, Aiden once again with the answer D.
Which is correct.
Because if I say Aiden with the D, like I did earlier, it is funny. But, and he said he had one, and I agree, he probably does. I mean, I don't know. I do. Just kidding. It was funny. It was meant to be. I love your reaction. Look at this reaction. Look at that.
Oh, dear God. We're not even a full drink in. Well, I mean, technically, pours.
He knows I'm just kidding. In jest.
Oh.
It's a line to get a reaction, and guess what?
You got it.
Got her. Yeah. All right.
That was like where were you? You were at your friend's when you went to a share last week.
Oh,
and I was watching the ACMs. Mm-hmm. So it was Garth and Dolly were the hosts. And on the red carpet, Garth said, "There is no script. Dolly does not." There's like the page or whatever. What's the thingy? The teleprompter. Yeah. There is that, but Dolly does not follow it.
Oh, cool.
So as they're like introducing each other, he comes out and introduces Dolly, and then she goes, Trisha, thanks for letting me borrow him. I heard them threesomes are fun. And you would like if you could have seen his face. Yeah, I was just like,
Wow.
yep, he
It's,
was.
it's that emoji. It's wow.
If you like, Garth was just like, yep, let's just keep going. Like, I mean, you kind of see where Miley gets it now, I guess.
Oh no, you see where Dolly got it from Miley. Like I a little bit both. Definitely.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, that's definitely 3D. What do you think? What do you think between the 1910 and this one?
I personally enjoy the 1910 better.
Yeah, if you're just looking for that easygoing, sweeter experience, this has a touch of a bite too, which I don't mind at all. It sort of almost plays that gap between 1920 and 1910 from a alcohol bite perspective. It's not all the way that 115 proof for the 1920, but it's got a little more bite than like you would think.
Yeah. It's just got that
and the sweetness is
Proof.
different. It's a caramel sweetness versus you kind of get the traditional vanilla, almost s'more campfire out of the 1910.
This gets a little, just a little more on the back of the throat for you, I think.
It's a little stringent.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is weird. It's 98 proof, so it's not
but
terribly.
It's still really.
down.
I mean, it's still a really good sipper. Like if you.
Yeah, I'm glad I got a chance to get it. I mean, you're not going to be able to get it. And that's not a swing. That's just you weren't even looking. It's like that's not a swing. Nice. But yeah, Nick says Rio is in the state to the south, which I assume is Kentucky. Penelope Rio, not Kia.
I was thinking of the movie.
Oh, the movie Rio. That's cool.
I was like,
is that the Bruno song? No. Something about Bruno?
No, that's.
What is that?
Encanto.
It ends in an O. Best I got.
I like to move it.
Let's roll into one more question before we kind of wrap up.
Do we want an ABV question?
Sure.
Okay. This is ABV. I like that it gives you what these are, too. This is pretty. I'm kind of liking this little trivia.
It does the math for you.
No, that's not what I meant. I kind of like this little trivia game.
It's pretty fun. We should definitely look to do this again. Oops. All right, last question of the night. I think Aiden has the title wrapped up, but triple the points. I don't think anybody can beat him still. But.
By law, bourbon can be distilled to no higher than 160 proof, 80% ABV. By what? Oh, but I can't read. But what is the maximum proof at which the spirit can enter the barrel? A, 100 proof. B, 160 proof. C, 140 proof. Or D, 125 proof.
What's your guess before we look at what anyone else says? You know this. We've been on tours. You remember this.
I think it's
okay.
But I'm going. I really think it might be B.
Well, that's the maximum they can distill to.
Oh, okay.
So the barrel entry proof for it to be bourbon has to be lower than that.
So I was correct with my 125.
Yes, you are correct. 125. Which always throws people because they think it's higher than that because at first you don't get the concept of the whole like water evaporates quicker than alcohol. There's the reason why a proof can rise in the barrel. So people don't quite think about it that way. They just think everything evaporates at the same.
I know what that one is.
Rate. So Aiden is the champion today.
He is.
We don't have a prize lined up, but
ding ding ding! You are the winner.
Think about that. We'll think about that. So we'll have to. We'll have. If we're gonna do this, we need to do something like a small sample giveaway or something.
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah. So I like it. So you guys, thank you for helping us. Nick with an answer of D. So
I wonder how many questions there are.
Correct. They don't have to use that proof. For example, Michter's goes in the barrel at 103. So they choose to dilute on the front end versus diluting after everything spends the time in the barrel. So, yeah, I'm a little out of focus. I leaned forward. It's my fault. So we are probably going to run here. Banana bread I used earlier. There you go. Exactly. Made banana bread he made earlier. Man, banana bread sounds good. We need to buy some bananas and let them just.
We have a banana out there.
Well, that's not gonna make a lot of banana bread.
We don't need a lot of
We're
banana
gonna make
bread.
like a little banana muffin.
Okay, let's make banana muffins.
We'll make a little banana muffin. Okay?
And we have nuts out there. We can make banana nut muffins.
You're not wrong. We could probably do them in the cup like the keto recipe. Oh, we're onto something. You're good, dude. It's fine. Typing, whatever. It's been a long day for everybody. So yeah, we trying this out on Thursdays for a little while.
I like Thursdays.
And
yeah, I got that one right.
The idea
on my own.
We might do some trivia more often. If we do trivia,
we do.
If we happen to do trivia in the future, we'll come up with some sort of prize.
And I think we should do a blind soon.
Possibly do a blind as well. In fact, we might make it fun and send someone a blind so they can join us.
That would be fun too.
That'd be fun. Make Thursdays a little more a little more engaging, a little more different. That's not how you say that. I'm having trouble speaking. I've only had an ounce and a half of whiskey, so. You like Thursdays, but what does that mean for the after hours? Definitely not happening on Thursday nights. What that does mean is that Fridays occasionally open up to just have regular happy hour. See? So, yeah. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to have a little, maybe next Thursday we'll do trivia again, but we'll do a prize.
We'll see. I don't know. I came up with this last minute and you didn't know.
No, I like it.
So I might just throw something in there.
I like it a lot. But we're going to time box Thursdays unless Jamie and David don't go on Whiskey Row at 9 o'clock because we're kind of lead into them. I haven't told him. I just decided to do it. He doesn't know. We'll show up on his chat probably. He still won't know. It's fine. Just leave it be. I might text him this week. I'm like, hey, I'm just going to lead into your show the next couple weeks. And tonight they're apparently showing you or talking about expanding out their speakeasy.
Again?
No, I guess I don't know what they're doing. I haven't chatted with him. Again, no spoilers. Don't know anything. And I guess they're going to empty some bottles. I don't know if they're going to like drain pour them or they're going to get totally trashed. My guess is more of the latter than the former. So we'll see. But yeah, absolutely. So look for us next Thursday for sure. I don't know going forward after that. I just knew it was a holiday weekend next weekend, like I was telling you guys. So
are we for sure next Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. And we don't know about the following Thursday because we have family in.
Correct.
So it might be Wednesday.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was going to be a bad weekend no matter what. Anyway, you guys
will figure it out. You'll see us. Don't worry.
Point being is, and again, we're not ruling out going back to Fridays for like a while, but
no. And I think it might just be, if we know we can't do our set live date, but we would like to go live one day during the week. So it might just be random.
We'll try to be later in the week, obviously.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to jump off here in a second. And we're not going to jump. We're sitting. That'd be weird. But appreciate you guys. Can't tell you how much. It's so much fun when you guys come here and chat. I love. It'll happen when it happens. See? Boom. Love the attitude. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.